Alright guys, welcome back to another one in the garage today. Going to show you guys a new product we just received. So in front of me you can see the Nash Solutions Filter Cleaner 2.0. A huge thank you to the guys over at Nash for hooking me up with their new and improved cleaner. We're going to open this up. We'll talk about what's new with it, and we're going to put it to use and clean a filter and show you guys how it works. They also make their own filter cleaner now, which you can get that along with this filter. They have little combo packs with the new filter machine and cleaner just to make it easy. But let's open this thing up and check it out. It's new and improved. It has a redesigned heating element for faster heating. That's one of the new things. I believe it also has a new and improved control panel to make it easier to use and navigate. If you guys have not used their old one and you're on the fence, I can tell you, me personally, I really hate cleaning filters. I would rather buy a whole bunch of new filters than clean the old ones. It's just it's no fun. So I usually run through all my filters and then I clean them in one shot. With this machine, it makes it super easy, guys. It's a really good investment and it saves a lot of time, and it actually will do a better job cleaning than you can do by hand. Nicely packed as always. Got the cover. So they give you all the things you need. They got like the drain hose so you can empty out the old cleaner. There's a couple fittings and some Teflon tape for that fitting right there. You have your power cord. You have your filter basket. And then we have the actual filter cleaner machine 2.0. Spin it around so you guys can see the screen. So just to show you quickly, the power cord plugs in the back. You got your on-off switch there, and then all your controls are on the front right here. So they do give you like a little screen that will go inside the machine. So when you do drain it, it'll kind of catch all the debris, and then you can just empty that out after. I will say that's one of the crazy things. When you do this for the first time and you wash a couple filters and then you go to change the cleaner for new cleaner, the amount of debris this thing catches is pretty insane. So you can see the little filter right there. What we're going to do too, guys, is our normal, like their normal cleaner is still a really great cleaner. Nothing wrong with it. I have mine. You guys probably can't see it in the background, but I have it set up on my little workbench in the back. And what we're going to do is hook up one of you guys with that cleaner. We're going to give it away for free along with some cleaner. And it's going to be real simple. All you got to do is give this video a like and drop a comment, and you'll be entered. And then we'll probably give it, I don't know, we'll give it maybe a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll just pick a random comment. And then they're going to get my old filter cleaner and some fluid to get you going to clean your filter. So make sure you guys get in on that. Try to give back to you guys when I can. I obviously do not need 2 cleaners, and I'm not going to sell it, so I figured I would just hook one of you guys up with it. If you guys do want to get your own cleaner, we do have a discount code. It's not much, but everything helps on One Wheel 7. So if you want to just buy one or buy cleaner, you can do that too. So this guy's just going to thread right in there. This has a nice on and off valve just like the old one. So you can just stop it once it's drained and then refill it. Alright, then we got our hose. Shove that on there. and then tighten up the hose clamp. And we're good to go. We're good to set this bad boy up. Pour some fresh Nash Solutions cleaner in it and clean a dirty air filter. We have the basket, and then we have the cover. Simple as that, guys. All right, so first thing we are going to do is just drain the old fluid out so we don't make a mess. That will just go right down into this bucket I have. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Wait till you guys see all the debris in here. It's gonna blow your mind how good and how thorough these machines clean these air filters. It's crazy. All right, guys, so we just drained this thing. Check out all this dirt and sand. I mean, you will never get your filters this clean ever. This is probably, I'm not sure when the last time I changed the fluid, but I would say it's probably not a full season, but at least a half a season. Look at all this sand, fine sand. You will never be able to get this out of your filters. That's what makes this machine so great. It really does an amazing job. When you see this for the first time, you guys are going to be like, oh my God. And this is the most important part of your machine, whether it's a dirt bike or an ATV. You have to maintain your air filters. You really need to be cleaning them and re-oiling them after every ride or race. No exceptions. You got to take care of your machines. But this is crazy. Look at all this friggin' dirt. Unbelievable. All right, so we got this thing unplugged, and don't worry, whoever wins this machine, we're going to clean it so you will not have any leftover dirt and sand inside it. So don't worry about that. I'm going to clean it up, shine it up, make it look good as new. All right, so here we go. I'll plug her in. All right, so here are the 1 quart containers of the Nash Solutions filter cleaner. It is great stuff. I like to fill this thing up almost to the top, and only because I'm cleaning ATV filters, and they are probably twice the thickness as a dirt bike filter. So I like to use a lot of this stuff. What you're gonna have to do, you guys might have seen my video when I did this before, is I'll take my filter and I will set it in place, clean it for 5 or 6 minutes depending on how dirty it is, and then I'll just flip it over and then clean it again for another 5 or 6 minutes, and that usually does the trick. The basket is pretty much covered. All right, so we did 7 quarts. I think that's enough. We're going to turn this bad boy on and let her heat up. So we're going to crank this up to 125, and we are just going to set the timer and let this thing run while it's heating up. It will speed up the process. 30 minutes is max. Hit on, and we're going to see how long this takes to heat up. All right, so just to give you just a quick update, in 10 minutes, this thing already hit 100 degrees, 10 minutes. It was about 71 when I started. About 18 minutes and we're at 120. We're gonna pop these filters in now. You can put your filters in even when you first start the machine, that's fine. You might have to just run them a little longer, but the machine will actually heat up a little quicker when there's a filter in it. So I'm gonna just push this down. So you can see how part of this one is sticking up. So like I said, I'm just going to run it for like 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it and then repeat. Alright, so that was about 6 minutes on one side. We're going to flip her over. You can already see how I only got this little section left. You can see how good the bottom looks. We'll let this run. Alright guys, so when this thing is finished cleaning at the end of the cycle, it gives it a negative charge to help reduce the light debris that can still stick to the filter, making it easier to wash off. Now you'll still get a little bit of debris, but this last little end cycle just gives it a little extra to make cleaning, the final rinsing, a little easier, which is pretty cool. But the old one did a phenomenal job, so I'm sure this one is going to do the same. Alright, that is done. Let's check it out. Keep in mind the liquid is hot, so I'm using gloves. It's actually not too bad. It's kind of bearable with the gloves. I'm just going to drain it out, and then we're going to put it in some water, but I'm going to show you guys it now. And it looks really, really good. So 6-7 minutes is kind of the time that I always use. So we're going to just dunk it in some water. And then we'll show you guys the final product. It looks really, really good. This filter is not new, it's used, so you know they get discolored after a few uses, especially with the oiling and stuff. But it looks really good. So now we're going to reset our timer. We'll do 12. And we're going to pop the other one in here. All right, 6 minutes. I mean, you can see the difference, guys, right there. Again, it's a used filter, but that is still really, really clean. Finish her off. All right, that's the end of that. I put my bucket of water up here for you guys to see, but you can see how good this thing looks. Looks really, really good. Just wring it out. And then we're just going to rinse it with our water. I'm using warm water, but you can use either or. It's not going to make a difference. I think the warm water helps. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. And that is the finished product. Used filter, like I said, so they do discolor, but compared to how it looked in the beginning, it looks really, really good. These are ready. We'll let them dry off overnight, and then I can lube them up as needed. Shut this guy off. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Once again, a huge thank you to Nash Solutions for hooking me up with their filter cleaner 2.0. If you guys want to grab cleaner or a machine, make sure you use my code OnWheel7. You'll save a few bucks. Like I said, also, we're going to be giving away our old cleaner. Works perfectly, nothing wrong with it. We're going to clean it up, make it nice. All you need to do is just give this video a like. Drop a comment. We'll pick one random comment to win, and we'll also include enough cleaner. So if you do have an ATV filter, it's going to give you enough cleaner to get that right up nice and high to the top, just to make it a little easier. What I like to do when I'm cleaning filters is I have maybe 6 or 7, and I'll use them all. So 6 or 7 rides. Once I'm on that last filter, I'm in here. Whatever I'm doing, if it's prepping the quad, fixing the quad, I'll fire up this machine and just clean them all. One shot. It makes it super easy, super efficient. This thing's going to do, like I said, a better job than you can do by hand we'll show you the old cleaner again. I'm not sure how many filters this was, but this might have been a good portion of last season. And I've only used this thing once this year because I've only ridden a few times. So there is a ton of debris in there. This thing does such a good job, guys. It's really a must-have if you do a lot of riding. If you have a shop and you're working on people's machines or prepping them for racing, this is a good machine to have in your shop. It's going to save you time and money and actually make you a little more money. If you're cleaning the filters by hand, you can knock out a ton of filters with this machine and make a little more money. So that's a wrap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, drop a comment to be entered to win the old one. Give it a thumbs up as well. And if you're not yet, please subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.